I'm Selector Ofuri, a metal artist and a researcher. You are welcome to my exhibition dubbed Forging the Heritage of Artistic Blacksmithing, which is being held at Richard Akwe Memorial Basic School from the 16th of March to the 30th of March 2026. This showcases the creativity and hard work of artists, blacksmiths at Akatima Market, and I invite you to journey through the fascinating evolution of Ghanaian artistic blacksmithing, a craft that has transformed remarkably since our nation gained independence in 1957. This exhibition showcases the incredible talent and creativity of co-creation between me, the researcher, and craftsmen at Akatima Market. Traditional metalworking into elaborate art forms that speak our cultural identity and modern aspirations. Through this exhibition, you will discover how Ghanaian blacksmiths have seamlessly blended ancient techniques with contemporary innovations, creating stunning pieces from functional household items to elaborate sculptural artifacts. The journey you are about to undertake spans 6 decades of artistic development, highlighting the resilience, adaptability, and artistic vision of Ghanaian artisans who have perceived their heritage while embracing new techniques and technologies and design philosophies. The exhibition documents unique design concepts that represent the pinnacle of this artistic tradition. These works demonstrate perfect harmony between form, function, where every curve, twist, and pattern tells a story of cultural significance and creative excellence. The exhibition features authentic artifacts, photographic documentation, and displays that bring the blacksmith workshop to life. We hope this exhibition inspires appreciations for the skilled artisans who continue to shape Ghana's creative landscape and demonstrate how traditional crafts can thrive in the modern world. Thank you and enjoy it as it lasts.
In this exhibition, I present to you products or prototypes that were co-created in Akatima Market. To my exhibition. I'm selected from the Generally Food. And I'm got thank you very much for sharing. So I want to walk you through the exhibition. Now I want you to tell me what you see, what decision about this big type. What you see, what you see.
I see a decorated calabash hovering. I think I see a light. What I see is supposed to be some light, the red side lamp or whatever it is. I think you be the best person to really walk me through what you can see. So I believe you are right. So this is supposed to be a table lamp. For the bedside, and this is not supposed to really give too much of brightness to an environment. This is just to give me some cozy ambience. So wherever it's placed, then you have that coziness and now want about environment. And so like you said, this is, so like I probably say, talking about artistic blacksmithing is material foundation. What is so you can see that the top, which is the lampshade, is calabash, and there is calabash that have been scotched. They with various edigram symbols in it, and then there's a part of the friction that were turned, to that will give that the light you pass you. And you realize that from the shape downwards, you see a solid metal rod, and this is where the cable goes to the shape. And then within this, the base of the Kikakanga, you realize that there is both wooden bay
that I've thought of different centric designs on it, and the whole thing is lacquered. As a the non-metal where I lacquered to give you the natural color of the calabash and then the wood.
Here I see something that looks like a fruit basket or a fruit bucket. I'm saying a bucket because I think it's a bit too deep. So fruit that are lower, very difficult to make. But the concept, I really admire the concept because of the wire work, the way the basket has been. That is what I see. And I see a lot of colorations in the basket itself.
There is a copper basket. There is also a rough iron frame that holds the basket. So, like I said, it's too deep. So, I was thinking, well, we have baskets of various forms and types. Oh, you're right. But this is also represents basket.
It's a good one. And I like the explanation. So based on that, that's why this one is. I also see a depiction of a sankofa design with some bolts, brass, and copper. But do you tell me what your concept was and how you came about with this one?
Okay, so this this lakadi, which is a table lamp, and this concept is based on biomimicry. That is integrating, that is bringing nature into what do you call it, into metal. I mean, so this ST you see here is more of what do you call it, this the way we have these prickly plants and curly plants in nature and things like that. And so I was trying to depict maybe what do you call it, yes, a tweak or something of that sort. But of course, you add beauty to it. That's why I made it yes. And yes, you see copper on it, and then you see brass. So the copper is what do you call it? Is holding a bowl, okay, and then there's also brass that has been what do you call it? Riveted or folded around the what do you call it? The copper, and this is purely for aesthetics, okay, and also like I've always been saying, what artistic blacksmithing is more of play with various metal, other mediums, okay, other media. So you realize that in this particular work, you can see about four. You see the bone, you see the brass, you see the copper, you see iron, and then if you beneath it, there's leather to cushion the whatever space it will be situated on.
I see an interesting design. I don't know how heavy it will be. I like the concept, but why ago? I see a stone, some copper wires.
So you realize that this design you see here is a unique piece. And this design you see here, I believe will make a statement on the door. Because it's not like the conventional or the traditional doorbell, or yes, that is used, that we use on the door. This is something unique. Excuse me, something unique. So this was made out of stone, rough iron, and copper. And a gold in a rubber palace. Where's the person in your house? the person says Abu before maybe say Amen, and then the person comes in. In Ewa, it says Amen never, then the person enters. So I believe that this on your door will make a profound statement because of it being a whole artistic product on its own.
So Abu, more or less like instead of me shouting Abu, I just rotate it on the door.
Bang, bang, bang. It will do the Abu for you. Without
I see it to be more decorative. I don't know if you have a relative who is a fisherman, because I can see. I'm more fascinated by the top parts, the way it's been decorated. What is this thing going to be used for?
Okay, so this is Awuga. This is a cloth rack, or an apparel rack. Now, this is a functional and aesthetically appealing prototype or product. Now, so this is supposed to speak, it's supposed to enhance or beautify the environment in which it's placed. So remember that this is not just the traditional or the conventional clothes racks that we have. Okay, so this you realize that you have some beads, you have some brass sculptural heads, and then you have some copper wires that have been fastened to the rough iron and then lacquered, and also matte black screen. Okay, so this is just supposed to this is supposed to make your beautify wherever it is placed, and also you use it for hanging your clothes.
This one looks more like a hook used for the crane.
Design is called emashi, and emashi is a downward that talks about it being stable on the ground. So this is like an anchor. I mean, this hook is like an anchor. I believe that wherever it's placed, it is because of its robust nature. Whatever it is placed on, whatever is placed on it will be stable and grounded without a fear of it falling. And I believe that the twist, you realize that two rods were twisted, and this one will give a bold statement to the environment in which it is placed. Because you realize that it gives you that bold aesthetical appeal when you watch it. It gives you that visual appeal when you watch it. It looks very bold.
So what is the functionality?
The functionality. So,
yeah.
So the functionality here is that it is what do you call it? I would say an all-purpose brick. You can use this to hang, yes, or even you can use to hang a chandelier on the ceiling, or even a fan. I mean, the ceiling fan depends on the size. Okay, you can even use it to even use it on your wall to even hang plants and things like that. So it depends on the way you want to use it.
I see a wall clock.
Okay.
Interestingly, the time is correct.
Okay.
What is the concept behind it?
So the concept behind this clock is seen from nature. We are also looking at the biomimicry concept. And we're also looking at naturally solved materials. You realize that there is some bead in there, and then you realize that there is wood for the clock itself. And so this would make a bold statement when it's placed on your table. It will make a bold statement when it's placed on, and you realize that it make a bold statement because it looks very solid, and also the fact that it's unique and one of a kind. And when it comes to artistic blacksmithing, people want things that are unique and one of a kind. That when people see, they'll say, wow, this is very nice.
So I said, wow, wow. Then what I would want to know is that this one, the base looks similar to one item we saw earlier on. So does this one also have a leather under the
That's
base?
right. There's a leather, yes, yes, to give you some.
That's fine. Then this structure here, I can see Jainini name. That is the ram's horn. And with some wood. What is the purpose of this prototype here?
This Giannini main is a hotpot stand. Now this is supposed to be used in the kitchen or in the restaurant or whatever to support hot pots. You know, instead of putting the hot pot on your towel or putting it on a mica or whatever that might be able to spoil the surface, this will do the magic. Placing it on it, and you realize that there are these wooden components that will be attached to the Giannini main hot pot stand. And this has insulation that will prevent you from having the heat getting to you when you are lifting it. And so you can see the Giannini main design in it.
You answered what was baffling my mind because I was thinking about the purpose of the wood. And I think your explanation sits very well with me, so that you will not be forced to touch the metal itself, which after some time I hope you'll be taking the heat from the hot. That's a good work. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. The wrought iron goes right from the top to the down. And then the middle part of it is beams. And this is a door knob or a door handle. And I believe that this would really look very nice on your door. And then the next one is, excuse me, the next one is agbomo. And it is a flower, it's more of a flower vase that you can put in your flowers. And you realize that the next one is, what do you call it, ahmofe. Now, ahmofe is a towel rack. You realize that it's got a wrought iron with this ornamental design, and then there's a wooden brass, the picture is already there, but a wooden and a brass cap that goes to enhance its beauty.
If I may ask, why ahmofe?
Yes, you know, ahmofe because I believe that cleanliness is beauty. Cleanliness is beauty. So if you always clean yourself, you look good. That is why ahmofe. Now, the next one is amapa. Amapa is an earthen word, and this is a container. You realize that this is rough iron. That the process from a leaf. This is a rough iron container with a brass, with a copper handle. So that is it. Now, we also have here asinyo. Asinyo means market is good in a way. So you realize that this will make a statement when you carry to the market to go and do your what do you call it, your shopping. Nobody
Asinyo.
asinyo.
So it's different from asinyo.
Well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. The way you pronounce it is so having gone through the prototypes with you, I would not like us to evaluate the efficacy of the prototypes using the Canon model. I developed questionnaires for the Canon model. So now I would like to ask you some questions, and I believe you also have it in your hand, so we can just look at it and then we deal with it. So you realize that now I want to ask you,
We are looking at structural soundness. The first part of the model talks of structural integrity and finish. And so I want us to look at so the first question, talking about the functionality. If the blacksmith piece is structurally sound, strong, and durable, how do you feel? How do you feel? So the answers are here on the first page.
Personally, I like it the way it is.
You like the way it is?
Yes.
Okay, that's
In my opinion, I believe it fits. It's fit for purpose.
it fits its purpose.
It's fine.
Okay, so
It's fit for purpose.
okay, so
It's fine.
okay, so that's now. So I'll ask the second question. If the blacksmithing piece is fragile, frail, unstable, or looks poorly constructed, how do you feel?
I don't know how you want me to approach this,
Nothing
but
much.
the prototype that I'm seeing, one, is not fragile,
Okay,
and it's fit for purpose.
okay, so
Yeah,
I think that's about it.
I think that should be okay.
Okay, now let's look at the next attribute. We're looking at the quality of surface finish. Okay, so we're looking at the functional. If the piece has a clean or well executed or appropriate surface finish, example talking about smoothness, the texture, the consistency of hammered patterns, how do you feel about it? So
I would like it like that. My only worry is how long will the finishing stay? But with the iron part, I think it's fit for purpose. So I don't have a problem. I think it's okay. The finishing is not good. It's not bad. Yeah, for its purpose, it doesn't need to be extra shiny. It doesn't need to be rough. The way it is fit for purpose, like I said earlier on.
okay,
I'm
thank
very
you.
comfortable with it.
Okay, thank you.
My name is Erica Aaron.
You are one of the students who take away with the background, right?
Yes.
So can you give us an overview of what you see in this germinating design?
With the Kini design, I can see the clear pattern of a zigzag with a triangular box in it, and I can see with the main frame, I can see a curved design in it also.
So, okay, so that's about that for you, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the germinating design is what do you call it? A hotspot stand, and this design has got two material components. That is got a rough iron, that is a square rough iron, and then wood for insulation. So this is supposed to be used for, for when you take your hotspot from the fire. I mean, you can just put it on it in the kitchen so that you don't disturb your what do you call it, your linoleum table or whatever it is. So and now you realize that the finishing of this particular product is a matte black. It's a matte black. It is just to make it get close to the rough iron color, which is black. Now you realize that the design is very robust, and the genuine is also a symbol that was taken from it stands for strength. Okay, and I believe that the way this is, as robust as it is, it will be able to withstand the weight of the pot when it's placed on it.
Surrounded with a metallic coating, which is helping it stand firm on the table.
Is that all you can see? Okay, so this is also another prototype. and it's called gameli, and it measures 28 centimeters by 34 centimeters. And as you can see, this is the inspiration of this clock, as in the design process was taken from the biomimicry design. So you can see the creepy what do you call it, step-like design in the middle. And you can also see the bent curliness that supports the clock. Now you also realize that in this design, there's an integration of wood and metal and beads. Okay, like I said earlier on, when it comes to artistic blacksmithing it goes beyond rough iron. It plays with various materials in addition to the rough iron. And it's also painted or given a black glossy finish, which makes it stand out, and it will look very appealing on a table. In fact, it's a tablecloth. And gameli is an LOA that means that there is no time to lose.
I can see a twisted wire, a thick twisted wire placed on the table, and it looks like a hook actually.
Okay.
But I can't really tell unless maybe you tell us more about what it is.
So you already this it looks like a hook. So this is a hook, and this could be an all-purpose hook, and it's a mash. A mash is 40 centimeters by 9 centimeters, and like you said, you see the twisted part, which gives you visual texture to the product, and it also gives the twisted component also gives it an aesthetic appeal. So that's that. So let's go to the next one.
See a hanger, like a wall hanger with beads for the finishing and some twisted paper wires around it.
Okay, so this is awuga. So this is meant for the wall. Okay, and it measures 54 centimeters by 31.5 centimeters. And I believe it will look very nice or beautify wherever environment is placed. And like we're looking at words that are functional and aesthetically appealing. So wherever awuga is placed, its functionality is to hang clothes, and it will also beautify its place wherever it's placed. Now, what can you see here? What is the next slide I see here?
I can see another metallic piece, which is like a twisted wire. I feel it's also like a hanger or a hook, which is supposed to be placed around the wall or around an environment.
Okay, so what you see here is not a hook. This is unlike. This is just like a pop-up. Something for your door. Okay, and it's apple. That's the design. And this design is also taken from the biomimicry. So it looks more of like what do you call it? Twigs of a plant and things like that. So this design, like you said, there is what do you call it? It's got this long, creepy hand blends, rough iron, stone, and copper wire, and it's meant for the door. Someone can have this and then put it on his door, and when you come to his or her house, you just, instead of hitting the bell, you just hit it on the thing, and it will also sell the same purpose. What do you see here?
This is my favorite logo. So I think that this is a candle stand.
That's right.
Yes, with bone and some Indian symbols around it.
Okay, yes. So this is Akadi. That's the name, Akadi. So Akadi in Ewe means light. So this, like we said, has got the bend. You see the bigger bend at the base and the smaller bend at the top. And you see the integration. So this design comes with the integration of copper, bone, brass, and then rough iron. Let's go to the next one. And what can you also see here?
Like a fruit basket with woven metal basket in the middle of the stand, which has like pineapple.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. So this is a fruit basket or a fruit receptacle, and this will beautify your dining hall table or your kitchen what do you call it, model, okay, and it's got the materials of rough iron and copper. You realize that the basket that carry the fruit, that's supposed to carry the fruit, is woven. It's woven in what do you call it, in copper, and then there is this very strong and robust, what do you call it, rough iron that supports the basket. And realize that this also gives a visual appeal when you watch the way the woven basket is fitted in the rough iron frame, and it's called obatampa. I believe that every good mother wants her children to be well fed. Okay.
So I can also see a lamp here which has a bulb in it and a calabash on top of it.
Okay, so this is Indica Kania, and it's measured 71 by 10 centimeters. And like I said earlier, this is blacksmith place with materials. Apart from the rough iron, so you can, like I said, you can see a calabash. That a calabash for the lamp shape, and then you can see the fair rough iron stand that moves to the base that is of wooden nature or of wood. And this was also finished by lacquering and also by giving it a matte black spray, as you can see. Now, a declared canal measures 71 centimeters by 10 centimeters. Afternoon, Mr. Elisa. So these are some of the works that I did at Timber Market with some of the blacksmith, which I did also a blacksmith, a master blacksmith for that matter. So these are some of the works I did with some of your friends. So I want you to have a look at this work and tell me what you see.
Nice.
Okay, so where a hotspot stand with Chelsea free just one. The free just one out. It is table matter with the edge. You see, it's where a hotspot stand. It's where gentlemen begin. What you want to say to wait. What you say? It's what we say. Our own thing. Our currency. What you say? Strong. What you say? Strong. Okay. Good idea. We like the concept. Okay. Now the next one is in me. Then I will work out. If I say blacksmith, what will blacksmith? We will have blacksmith there. Then I will come to my own because we are. Then I will work out the account. Good idea. Say, put a KBB. Then I will move a day and I watch it chair. I watch it.
How am I fabricated? Nice.
They're nice. Okay. Okay. It's way the table lamp. Table clock. We are tablecloth. And we will sit at the time and nice. We are a table swap. And I have the office, and I said, we to the table swap. But I assume an idea, a common will be a more there with you. It's a okay, now about you, now which way? A hanger, okay. Okay, Matthias here. Hanger area, don't say. Okay, what's a hook? Hook now, what's the hanger? Okay, and where a hook. We are going to the amount of the went to the destiny. I was there hanging a mouse. What's with the air wall? I mean, all the post near open up with the okay, fine. That's this question. What's that? Yeah, can't be about the bad for marketing. Let me move each one because maybe some of friend will design what I want to know. And the two are more your to more of a popular proof body street that fine. And you know, now me make sure say I want to have popular proof body street. But now you I would drop a brain. Which I said, once away, when you be an above but when say, only the idea was set with a which we say, as it now did design to buy. And boy, it's way no a hook. I have a hook way no. Yeah, share a friend say, nature, here. Today, quiet more to say, and the young man to be twisted, I had with the hand in your own thing, and I share the okay, and then I'll be car farm, summer, be then I'll be car farm. Okay. Good idea. It's with like that. I mean, so that they can come and airborne. And I hope you are saying and for hanging of clothes like that. Now we say it's here that our cafes we say. I mean, people who be here like you hear or you say very bright from the amount of my day. IFA. And also we say. Oh, say what you ayawa, brass, to be copper, to be the friend say, I'm near, to be the friend say, and I get also. No, when you know, say, can't design, and you are moving for the design with no eye for assistant. A balance assistant, or must be material who drop a braid and any fabricator, and get that here. The now man, nice, appearance, nice. When you come out, and you wait, was a abu. To wait a way, a ball entrance will door. Man, so we back and I was a restaurant. We balance of one say, this was a bear or home. Or the way the bear or home. Which I say, and to wait to know. I friends once up to copper and I wrote but my money was not report that me it's about some ways we push the year put to say as soon as I do bill the children the way that's the nine you will and then I have your papa and I brass after that give my friend said as now friend say we will be a baby man or something and the way said those words that they didn't fire so different to we say so what you say who them and I say, tell me this one. Come on. Okay. And now, about our ways where we what say? Okay. And then I'll put your castle, then I'll like then I want to like if they are I mean
Usually like the mindset.
Okay. 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 And see, what you put copper, the iron basket. And what's the way you show that you will be there? Okay. To make it a assistant basket, put that in as a design. I would to have stuff kind of what you was excuse me. Where's where all wounds? Who do I pro? Okay. And where a table now. That's a bedside now. Was I can't hear so? I can't hear so. And I mean, so. We're a table now. And I over here, so I was supposed to wear a calabash. And I deal with a yellow, and they were said, I leave the boss, I leave the ball with my ball flat back. And I said, to really please. And to where so, which was always where so good. Which I said, yet my own name was a car, was a school to say, yeah, when they did in the Gakania. The Gakania, it's a Gakania to say, the grassy book, I the idea of design. And see, like I said, I think blacksmithing in the year, apart from friends saying, but that proves the balance street now, I'm going but a different account, other money, one idea, I couldn't that's it. And see, you might have finishing and see me exhibition of my mother. My game track. Say, my mother is my game track. With my thing, yeah. I mean, finishes, say, yeah, like, I turn out like, I want your way, but way to move never when you see us an apprentice. That's all 10 years, right? 10 years to say, I didn't come and see, then I would like a day, I would say a day. A lamp, African way, I like that. Okay, African way, and then okay, okay. Yeah, I think you're right. You say you're constantly artistic blacksmithing. It is producing works that are one of a kind, works that are unique. And you know, around our channel, a Juma where the move one is unique. And how to move certain materials, materials, to move brass, to move copper, also a boat, to move calabash, to move rough iron, to move wood. And it is a play of various materials in the area. And like you said, it's unique. And you know, and then you are, then you know, walk out. If I will, okay, you go to the next one. And then I will account, like, who are, let me see a different. Now, apart from saying is it nice?
It's nice.
It's very nice. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have to do a very well. But the money in mind which I feel where football out a very fair. So, kitchen marbles, one as a dining tables. It's like you said, it was copper again, the basket. And then rubber now. Let's say to say Africa. Our choice is young cop. People now, but people contain our nature.
It's a basket.
Okay, what basket here you na ne. But here like daddy chedi that me bolo. I thought bolo. If you am and you know when in the company na cafe basket. When the company you na ye kule wa ni o he ni o ke ma o mi ko o chi o to o da ni o table la no ko se ba ni ye fe ba fe well na kind okay.
Yeah.
Go back here. Okay. Well, offer me no idea.
In a pot. Daddy.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
Sorry. Malakash. Daddy.
Okay. The one in Calabash. Calabash. But the one who put you here, the one in the table lamp. Look about mouse statue.
No one more statue. Light him.
Me about ambiance view of your children. Well, but I can actually She had done what I it is not like some common thing that you see anywhere. What artistic blacksmithing. Artistic blacksmithing is you mix a lot of materials in producing the work. Well, me the one can join.
Oh, okay. They can mansa to a banima will fine.
So, this is one of the products that came out as a result. Please come closer and have a view. This is one of the products that, this is one of the products as a result of what we did as Timber Market. So, can you tell me what you see?
Okay, so what I see here is a clock, table clock. Yes, and then I can see different materials incorporated into the work. I can see rods and then a wood, which is telling the time.
Okay, so you're right. So, like you said, so you can see integration of materials.
Yes.
I mean, that's it's a signature of artistic blacksmithing.
Yes.
I mean, all in the work. And so, like you said, it's a tablecloth that you can use. I mean, that can be used in an office space, can be used in a hotel room. I mean, that will give you time, and at the same time also, I mean, beautify the environment in which it's placed. So good evening, Anna. Yeah, so Anna happens to be a blacksmith product dealer at a Katima market, and she feels comfortable to speak in her native language, which is Ewe. Anna, look at Ocho and Dwele Film. Yeah, Dwele la shopper. Okay, so I was asking Anna if she sells such products as an artistic plastic product seller in her shop. She doesn't sell such products. So tell me extra. Okay, so Anna is saying that she sells architectural elements, but she feels that what is here is also equally good. If blacksmiths will produce such things, she can also add it to her line of sale, so that if people come and buy what they call it, the elements for the especially the doors and the rest, they can also buy this one and then they will fix on their doors, which I believe make a statement. But I can only hear out. This is I know you're a guy. Yeah. And this is tell me what you can see here.
Okay, for now I can see like a twisted metal rod shaped in the form of a hook. Okay, that's what I can see.
Okay, so this is a machine. Yeah. A machine in Ghana which talks about stability, which talks about which is grounded, firm. Yeah. And so this also in your space would also add to the beauty of the space. Okay. And also the fact that whatever is hung on it will be held in a firm position so that it will not fall off or anything. Okay. Now, among the glossary of artistic designs, can you show me the one that speaks to you?
I would like to have
Okay, so what do you see? What do you see? So then I also now add my, what do you see?
it's like table stand that is for them.
Okay, you see like, okay. So this is supposed to be a side table piece that is called Walahi, which means life is good in Ghana. And this is supposed to add a statement to your living space. Okay, and you can see that this artifact has got a wood top, which is the substrate on which you place your whether your drink or your whatever. And then now at the side of it are woven components. So you can see an interlacing and twining of copper and brass, which gives a bold aesthetic appeal and visual what do you call it, texture to the artifact in question. Now, this will do very well to somebody who wants a one-of-a-kind thing, somebody who wants something which is not common that you can find. Thank you.
Baya na mahu say why adwuma sonko bi ewo ho ama sisia no I looking attractive more than how I did it now. Okay. So me here no what say be foforo bi because e dua yi me he dua ya wan fa dua antale keke. Okay. Okay, shape no might me far round no correct. Okay. We what's a design no correct. Okay. As a stand I am more okay gooder than how I did now. Okay, yeah, that's it. And way hotspot stand. Hotspot stand, yeah. Okay, that's it. That's it.
Oh, what you know? My man is so nice. Okay. Because me shall me maybe am dey say near the idea. Said the name say ya dey okra me nim say mo so mo dey. Ahwini ba we hye okra man is so nice. Na we na mo dey asem no. Ani bibi aye fine pa. Okay. I nice. I so nice. Why are
okay, and she waits a kind of say, we have found us, Mamma, say by if I say, Mamma, yeah, my ranger, say, be what's your best saying? Over 100 better say.
Let me more when you 89.
Okay,
89. Meeting my
okay, okay, and the way say, when so a friend is saying, okay, we can say hunger, but a hook. But in the Yama who be brave. And to waste and like then I share, then I
most my idea man fine. Come first I'm testing here no.
Okay.
Buka oh, I fine. Okay. And Boba Bia will say so nice.
Okay. That is the essence of artistic blacksmithing. Say at the end about what means here say what the purpose. And now sebe one in fast one and ebe maybe I also want so ebe free. Nti no. Okay. Nti no. Nti and I win swear.
You so no okwa ma fa so di Nema na hyehyɛ ho no. Ayɛ fɛ pɔpɔ kankan ne deɛ mode asensɛnsensɛn aha no ne ahene oh moayɛ adeɛ no ama no ayɛ fɛ moyɛ ama no ayɛ fɛ moyɛ ama no ayɛ fɛ paa moyɛ ama no ayɛ fɛ moyɛ adeɛ
wei no wo sɛ wɔhwɛ a wei yɛ papa ɛna anyon papa na ni ɛna anyon na ɛda hyem ɛti wei no wait papa waya ho adwuma no ɛti wei sɛ no wetin dey see wo center table so wɔ dining hall anase bia wo kitchen ti bia wo da wo fruit gum ɛti wei so no then awo ɛka wo
de mo ka fa woni de ensin bebre
okay
okwa ma fa so a ma nyu adeɛ no na etene kura mpo no thank you ma bɔ mɔdi ankasa na start in the suo no look nice
okay
look nice
okay
mo de mɔdi bɔ mo adeɛ na ma da fipa
okay eti wo hu sɛ eti sɛ your friend say mo tima market on mo bɔ juma and then ko de ba mo bɔ juma ba wo hu sɛ ɛyɛ na mo problem ba ko no ɛne sɛ ɛba designs a sɛ me see designs and share that any Madam Sabaso, we design boss of Bobon. Which I see. And to the make us say about design or move for the design work. About design work, no. I will train that they will say, Omono, or to be a be brave, and I'm saying, Momo, but that proves the balance is Panamutaye. But when you know, to motivate come when Yamawa, remember, your friend is a market based, no, I be brave, before we check Poyama who go be brave.
They send my shape on any day. Michelle, you.
Okay, it's way, yeah, a friend say, Kania, Edindi, Edinka Kania, it's where Bob Bosch inside, and to where we're between their two bedside, and I say, hey, it's a table lamp. It's in then I'll Shani, then I'll be a found, Shani.
And I mean, why are they not nice? Do you understand some possible with design? And then Calabash is in the crowd. Why are you?
It's then I walk Labash, no, with a check. Then I
design my young. It's so nice.
It's way the class symbols that the other.
You some bunning,
okay.
Some bunning in a one job.
Okay.
Why are they?
Okay.
Why are they?
So, what are the kind of products that you sell in your shop, if I should ask?
We sell designs and then iron rods and square pipes.
And they are, what kind of designs you sell for what kind of products?
Okay, the design that we sell, they use it for barristers and burger proofs.
Barristers and burger proofs, okay. So, in effect, it means that you people don't sell, or you people don't sell products of blacksmiths that are for home furnishing and things like that. You don't?
No.
Okay. So, what we see here is, what do you call it? A collaborated work between me and blacksmith at Timber Market.
Okay.
Now, a blacksmith at Timber Market. Now, this is a hot pot stand. Okay. Now, so what I mean is, what is purpose is to, it's a substrate on which you put your hot pot after cooking. So, maybe your kitchen it can be there. So you instead of putting on the floor, putting on the tiles or something, you put it on.
Okay.
Okay, and then so that is it. So please, now if you watch this design, what can you tell me about the design? I mean, is there anything you can see that can talk to me about the design? If you see, what can you tell me about the design?
Oh.
Please come close and then have a look at it and tell me something.
Oh, the design, the way they did it is good too, and then it helps.
It helps.
Yes, it helps in kitchen to prevent some accidents. Yeah. The purpose of the wood is where when the tin is hot and you put it on it,
okay,
that's where you hold.
So they are like insulators.
Yes.
Okay, that's powerful. Tell me the overall design of this clock. What do you make of the overall design? Like, what is there? Do you see anything negative, anything good about it?
Oh.
If you can tell me something.
About the design there is good, and then the materials that you used to do it to is strong, and it will last.
Okay, so what materials do you see in here?
The iron, the iron rod, and then a wood inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then there's some beads.
And
too.
then some beads for just a design.
Just a design. Okay.
Yeah.
So like you said, so the beads are more for aesthetics. Okay. So do you see it to be a very functional product?
Yeah.
So it can be placed on somebody's table and the person will be able to read his time clearly.
Yes.
Okay, so you can see like it's reading.
It's reading. Everything on it is also clear.
Okay, that's nice. Solomon, can you tell us who you are, what you do?
Okay. I work in timber market.
Okay.
And our shop's name is God is Here Enterprise.
Okay.
That's it.
So what do you do at your shop?
Okay, we sell building materials, designs, paint and other materials for house and this one stores.
So you sell plastic products too?
Yes.
What kind of plastic products do you sell there?
We sell designs for barristers, proof too.
And things like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell me what you see here? What can you tell me what you see here? Can you identify what this is?
From my perspective, is a design for setting on the dining tables.
Setting on the dining table.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine. So this is a table lamp.
Okay.
It's a light.
Wow.
It's a table lamp.
Yeah.
That you can put at your bedside.
Yeah.
Okay. Or
Okay.
you can put it on your center table.
Okay.
It gives light.
Okay.
You can see the plug.
Yes, please.
So it is not just a design. I mean, it's functional.
Okay.
This is a table lamp. Now, what do you see? What kind of materials do you see incorporated in this table lamp?
Okay. I see wooden material and rod.
You see rod?
Yeah, and screws in it. And lamp inserted in it.
Okay.
That's it. And cables connected to
it. And you don't see calabash too?
Calabash. I see calabash.
Yeah, so calabash is the shade. Okay, so this is a product of artistic blacksmithing. Okay?
Okay.
So the design, you do sell design products of blacksmith.
Yes.
Which is also artistic blacksmithing.
Yes.
But this, what you see here is to another level. This is artistic blacksmithing for maybe room deco or home deco or something.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now, please let's move to the next one.
Okay.
Now, can you identify the materials that you see in this?
That's a fruit pot, or
yes, it's a fruit. This, but can you identify the materials?
Okay. I see rod and a basket.
You see rod in the basket.
Yes, please.
And can you see? Do you see the kind of basket? What kind of basket is it? Okay. So this is copper.
Copper.
This is made up of copper wire.
Okay, please.
You know copper wire?
Yes, please.
So this is copper wire that'll be woven into a basket.
Wow.
Okay, you say, wow, this be woven into a basket. So this is just to show you that when it comes to artistic blacksmithing, you can play with various metals, ferrous and non-ferrous metals, and you can even play with other materials. Okay, now if you watch this thing, does it look robust? If I say robust, does it look strong? Does it look strong? I mean, does it look strong?
With the first stand, it's okay.
The first stand is okay.
Yes,
so does it look like something that can actually hold your fruit in position without it collapsing?
Yes, 100%.
And does it look durable? Does it look durable?
Yes, please, 100%.
Okay. Do you see any flaw, any mistake on this thing?
Okay. For me, I would actually like it being copper, like it can affect the fruit. Okay. So if there is any other stand, you guys can. But it's okay.
It's being copper, it can affect the fruit. Okay. Well, so you see, this will not affect the fruits because now the way it has been treated, it has been coated. There is a coating on it, so there is no way it would affect the fruit. And even copper too is not poisonous. We're talking about metals that are poisonous. Copper is not poisonous. Okay, please. Okay, I mean, I remember in the ancient times there were a lot of utensils and the rest that were made out of copper. But I believe that because of how expensive copper is, so it cannot be used for such things.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go to this one too. What do you see here? What do you see here?
That's a candle stand.
So just a candle stand?
Yes, please.
So what kind of materials do you see? Material integration. What kind of materials do you see here?
Okay, that's a flat bar.
Okay,
rod,
a flat bar. Okay.
Rod. And plastic.
This is not plastic. It's bone.
Bone.
It's cow bone.
Cow bones first.
Cow bone. Cow bone.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this is copper.
Copper.
And then this is brass.
Brass.
Okay.
Okay, please.
So you see material integration. Okay, so do you think it will serve? Do you think it will serve its purpose as a candle stand?
Yes, please.
And do you think do you think it is stable enough?
Yes.
It will be stable enough for a table?
Yes, please.
Okay.